Good morning, students. Today we have to start physics, but some problems are remaining. Hence, I will take some remaining problems of the chapter lines and angle, and then from tomorrow we will start from physics. Okay. See the first problem. Today's first problem is in this figure. Can you see the figure? This figure. Okay. The quadrilateral is ABCD. A B C D. This angle is A. This angle is Y. This angle is B. Then this angle is X. These lines are equal. See what we have given. Quadrilateral ABCD. Quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. It is a parallelogram. And then we have to prove that a plus b is equal to x plus y. This we have to prove. Now see, as it is parallelogram, quadrilateral ABCD is parallelogram. It satisfies all the properties of parallelogram. That is, opposite sides are parallel and congruent. That is, DC is parallel to AB. Also, AD is parallel to BC. They are congruent also. Now see. Now see, segment AD is parallel to the segment BC. That is AD parallel to BC. AD. If we consider CD as a transversal, taking CD as a transversal, then measure of angle A is equal to measure of angle Y. Measure of angle A is equal to measure of angle Y. Why they are equal? Because they are alternate angles. They are alternate angles. Again, we have AD parallel to BC. AD parallel to BC. Taking AB as a transversal. AB as a transversal. Measure of angle B is equal to measure of angle X. B is equal to measure of angle X. Why they are same? Because they are corresponding angles. They are corresponding angles. Now see, these are also not alternate. These are corresponding angles. Okay. Then B is equal to angle X because they are corresponding angles. Give this as a equation number 2. This is equation number 1. Adding equation 1 and 2. Adding equation 1 and 2. If we add this equation, LHS is added to LHS and RHS is added to RHS. That is, measure of angle A plus measure of angle B is equal to measure of angle Y plus measure of angle X. That is, A plus B is equal to X plus Y. Hence, the proof. Okay. Now take second example. Now see second example, students. In the figure, AB is parallel to DF. See line segment AB parallel to line segment DF. Then AD is parallel to FG. AD is parallel to FG, then we have to prove or we have to find the value of x and y. Now see how to find x and y. This angle is 125. We can easily find the value of y because this angle y and angle 25, they are angles in a linear pair. Then by applying the external angle theorem, we can easily find the value of this angle. Then addition of these two angles is equal to 125. But we don't know this angle and angle x also. So we will use the criteria of two parallel lines. AB is parallel to DF. As these are parallel, we can find this angle is 65 degree. If this is transversal, then this is also angle equal to 65 degree. If this is 65, then these two angles we can find. If this is angle is 65, then AD is parallel to DF. Again we can find this angle is also equal to 65. Then from that we can find the angle x. Okay. Now we will solve this example. From figure, what is measure of angle y plus 125 is equal to 180. Why we can write this? Because angles in a linear pair. Okay. Then that is measure of angle y is equal to 180 minus 125. Measure of angle y is equal to 180 minus 125 means 10 minus 5, it is 5. 17 minus 12, it is equal to 5. Measure of angle y is equal to 55 degree. One answer we get. Now to find the second answer, what we have? Line segment AB is parallel to DF, taking AD as a transversal. Segment AB parallel to the segment DF, taking which is transversal, AD as a transversal. Then measure of angle, see which angle? BAC is equal to measure of angle CDE. It is equal to 65 degree. Why? Because they are alternate angles. Give this as equation number 1. Now what we have given? We have given AD is parallel to FG. Again segment AD parallel to FG, taking which transversal? DF as a transversal. Then which angles? Measure of angle CDE is equal to measure of angle EFG. Measure of angle CD, see the figure, CDE is equal to measure of angle EFG. Why we can write this? Because they are alternate angles. See the figure. Equation 1 and 2. BAC is equal to CDE. CDE equal to EFG. Both equal to 65 degree. Then by external angle theorem, we know that measure of angle EFG plus x is equal to 125. See, by external angle theorem, measure of angle x plus measure of angle, which angle? See the figure, EFG is equal to 125. Measure of angle X plus EFG is equal to 65 equal to 125. That is, measure of angle X is equal to 125 minus 65. Measure of angle X is equal to 5 minus 5 is 0. 12 minus 12, 6 is equal to 60. Thus we get the value of X and the value of Y. Okay, I will give you one example to solve the homework. Then that will be the last example of the chapter. In the figure, see the figure. See, this is the figure. A point B, this point is C, it is D, and it is E. What you have given? AB parallel to DE. Prove that angle ABC plus angle BCD is equal to 180 plus angle CDE. See what you have to prove. AB is parallel to DE. Only this is given to you. Then you have to prove angle ABC. Figure you are seeing. Angle ABC plus angle BCD is equal to 180 plus angle CDE. This you have to prove. Okay. We will stop here, and tomorrow we will take the physics chapter.